Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Paco. I just want to speak real quickly, briefly on this Rand Paul situation. Um, I just think it's real crazy and real foul the way that the media is acting right now. Ever since he won this election, and now it looks like he could take the seat for Kentucky. It's real funny to me though because they out trying to call him a racist now, but during the campaign, I mean, none of this was really being talked about. As soon as he wins within 24 hours, they basically trying to assassinate his character already, which is funny to me. But I really don't view Rand Paul as a racist. I don't view his dad as a racist. I mean, they try to do the same thing to him. But really what I think people need to do is they need to look at people's character, look at people's voting record. You know what I'm saying? Look at their actions. Anybody can say something, and unfortunately we're all not perfect at explaining ourselves, so it can be taken out of context. But when you view someone's actions and their character and what they've done through their life, you know, you can begin to really understand who they really are. That's with anybody, you know what I'm saying? And people starting to really see that with Obama. But in regards to, like, for example, with his father, when they tried to assassinate his character and say he was racist, I mean, look at what he was really fighting for all these years, you know what I'm saying? He was the one talking about the Federal Reserve. He was the one talking about the IRS with the income tax being illegal, you know what I'm saying? He was the one talking about the war on drugs and how it affected the black community. I mean, this is the real issues that if you really want to get down to races and really get down to what really matters to quote-unquote black people, that's really what matters, you know what I'm saying? That's really what people are talking about. Why are my brothers and my sisters or my sons getting locked up? All these people getting locked up over like drug issues. I mean, these are the real racist things that's going on that the government is implementing, that the government is doing, and that only few people like Rand Paul and his dad Ron Paul are really talking about. And to me, that's the real issue. The media is really the ones that are being racist. Really the ones that are confusing everybody. So they want that. They want mass confusion. They want people not to know really who to look for. I really don't want to vote Democrat because they fucking up, but then I really don't want to vote Republican because they already fucked up, or the person we do got is a racist. Now they're on TV talking about, now we really see what the Tea Party is about, and we need to ask ourselves if this is what America stands for, and Americans aren't for this. Man, shut the fuck up, man. For real, I'm getting tired of hearing all these interviews and all these bullshit correspondents and Republican and Democrat strategists and all these whack motherfuckers. I'm tired of hearing it, man, because they out here saying a lot of bullshit. And in regards to Rand Paul, he has a lot of views, a lot of the same views as his dad, which I definitely agree with. In regards to the Civil Rights Act bill that he's talking about, we really need to ask ourselves, what is it that he's really against? He's against the government interfering with private business, you know what I'm saying? Which I agree. You know what I'm saying? The government shouldn't be involved in that. Now, if you've been watching the media the last couple of days, you hear them say that, oh, you know, America isn't for this. We need to stand up against this. We're not for segregation no more. We're for equality, and this isn't right. And Americans need to basically reject him. Well, if America's really like that, which I agree, but if they really are like that, like you say, then we shouldn't have no problem with the private business wanting to do what they do. If they want to be racist, if they want to turn somebody away, then so be it. What you worried about? Because any business that really does that is committing business suicide. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the stupidest thing you could do as a business owner. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we really need that to worry about, because like the media says, a majority of Americans, I believe, aren't racist. They aren't into that shit. So a business wouldn't last. Now, on top of that, if you brown like me, or you black, or whatever, or even if you white, and you go into a business that doesn't really want to serve you, and they tell you they got a listing or a poster or whatever, and you know that, I mean, I'd much rather know that shit up front, because if I don't know that, these motherfuckers might spit in my food. You know what I'm saying? They might try and chip me. They might do some sick shit because they just want my money, but they don't particularly like me just because of how I look or how I dress or because of my class or whatever the case may be. So honestly, I wouldn't want to go into a business that was owned by a racist person anyways. I'd rather know that shit. So that's another thing that we need to really think about. You know what I'm saying? Also, like the things I've been seeing with the media, like Keith Olbermann, man. Oh my goodness, this nigga, man. When Bush was president, honestly, he had the best show to me. I mean, I watched this show probably almost every week because he used to rip Bush apart like nobody else on TV as far as I remember seeing. But now, I mean, he's like, oh shit, man, he's like the O'Reilly. The way O'Reilly was for Bush, it's like him with Obama or something. It's like, man, these people are now flipping sides. Now Fox is trying to be the revolutionaries, and MSNBC and CNN are now supporting the government. I mean, this is just ridiculous. First of all, anybody who thinks Fox is really standing for the Tea Party or people for the revolution, they really need a wake-up call, and they need to rewind Fox News a good year or two and find out what they were really saying about your type, about us type of people in the revolution and in the protests. Find out what they were really saying. They all hypocrites. Same thing with CNN and MSNBC. You know, they quick to down this man Rand Paul, but they not really quick to talk about the real issues and making up shit talking about he want to repeal the Civil Rights Act, which he never said that. You know what I'm saying? He's against, I believe, one of the titles that was written in the bill. And again, I agree with what he said. I totally 100% agree with him. Now, have I voted against the bill or voted for the bill? I mean, I don't really know. Maybe I need to read the whole exact thing to see if I was the type of person that would have voted for it or against it. I would think, from what I know, that I probably still would have voted for it just because how important it was at that current time. But again, it takes men of courage and men of balls for real to come out and say, yeah, I agree with this. It's popular to agree with this. But at the same time, for real, nigga, I'm going to tell you some real shit. I don't really feel that last part. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why I don't feel that. And I feel him because fuck the government. The government don't need to be involved in anything. For real, this racism shit, this slavery shit, all this shit wouldn't really be going down if it wasn't for our government. You know what I'm saying? Or excuse me, it went down because of our government. So I just want to speak on that, say my piece, you know. Maybe I speak on something else I hear, but yeah, fuck the media, fuck CNN, everybody else, yo. Ron Paul, Rand Paul, everybody in the revolution, keep it going, keep it moving. We need some real change, you know what I'm saying? Peace.